What's going on? Let's go. Hey, what's going on? It's Fist. I'm glad you guys are here. I got an important announcement to make. Um, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, you probably already know, but it's something I always talked about, always thought about doing. This channel, Fisticuffs, has been here a long time. I've been on YouTube a very long time, and I've been, thinking about it, pondering it, and this Fisticuffs channel was mostly just, how I felt. Um, I guess I let my emotions get to me mostly on this channel. Speaking from the heart, really didn't really care too much about what I said, and sometimes that led to being negative and not entertaining and just all of that. Really, when you come to YouTube, you don't want to watch somebody that's having a bad day, or that's complaining and being negative, and unfortunately, like, Call of Duty goes through a lot of ups and downs. And really, I just went on that roller coaster with that game. And so this channel right here, Fisticuffs channel, I mean, it's done a lot for me. But um, if you follow me on Twitter, I was talking, Keemstar reached out to me, and he's like, hey, you want to roll with this new Thrust Nation, a community channel for Call of Duty. And I don't think nobody's worked any harder than Keemstar, than in even in pros. I mean, I think he's one of the hardest working social person online that created his own niche. So comparative to everybody else out there, there's really not doing anything. So when he reached out to me, he was like, hey, do you want to go ahead and do this? And I'm like, I thought about it, and I said yes. So what to expect from my new channel? And I'll go more into the Thrust Nation and what it's about, and there'll be tons of videos on my new channel. So what's happening with this channel? I'm just, from time to time I might post a video on this channel and my other channels, but mostly I want to move forward and be positive about, the gaming experience in general. And I think this is going to let me do some other things too. You know, strictly focusing, I mean, it is a Call of Duty. It is going to be a Call of Duty channel. I'm going to focus, maybe I want to do zombies. Maybe I want to do playthroughs. But it's more or less being positive and having fun with groups of people. I was going to do this anyway, but to have Keemstar and Thrust Nation and what he's created online, and having a positive push on Call of Duty in a different aspect, where you don't have to be the greatest gamer. It's more about entertainment. I mean, that's what YouTube is anyway. So, I don't know what type of, I'm going to try to be as entertaining as I can. I mean, and if I have a negative vibe, or I'm not really feeling it or something like that, then, I'll try to come back to this channel and post a video, if I got something. I probably won't even do that, because I just don't even want, if you really don't have nothing nice to say, you probably shouldn't be saying it anyway. I know there's a place and time for everything. And yes, I'm very opinionated, and I think a lot of things should be said, but for the end result, to just, because really all of the people that were in that Call of Duty community that just took it down the wrong path in the first place are no longer here. So really what is happening, there's no, there's no group of people that are toxic. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a few that are just who they are, but there's not a group that's not gonna. I mean, it's pretty much an open field. So for the first time ever in Call of Duty, and Black Ops 3 is going to be be a really great game, is to actually build a community where people will play together, have fun together, and maybe take this in a whole nother direction never seen before. More like a social gathering, instead of, completely focusing on esports, a social gathering for zombies in a different light, a social gathering for Call of Duty, just as gamers, because we all love the same game. And, we're not playing by rules that were set up by a few people who play this game. Building a community that plays the game how it's sold, having fun with that, and letting it just take you where it's going to take you, and instead of trying to change it and make it something that it wasn't intended to be. So more socially fun, and just bring that aspect out in this game. And the only way you can do that is with a community of people that understand that and want to have fun with the game. So, and just helping out other new commentators. I think the thing that, myself being here for as long as have been, is try to like instill that, not to focus on being greedy and selfish and I just want to get paid and blah 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 blah, and I get to the top, I'm out of here, and then forget Thrust Nation or whoever helped me. I'm just here doing it for blah blah blah. No, I mean, you want to build a nice, healthy community that it doesn't matter where you're at, you can all have fun playing this game, and you don't have to be subjected to certain rules of the game. See, if you build a community and you're having fun with this game and the community gets really big, then the voice that's not being heard will be heard now, and it'll actually mean something. So that's what we're going to do. It's just, on this channel, it's going to be trying to develop a social community. And if we get big enough, we're going to try to have open events, where we go to towns, set up, gaming consoles, and it's going to be a social gathering and try to have some local music there, and it's going to be fun. So, I mean, that's just my future plans in that, but that's a long ways out. Hopefully we can get a couple more good CODs in the meantime. First-person shooters, they'll never go away. A military first-person shooter, classic game. If our community gets strong enough, we can dictate this game in the right direction. If we get enough people into Thrust Nation and grow that community very big, we can write Call of Duty's history. It's already been proven that smaller groups have done it with less people but more popularity. If we hit this with mass numbers, we can do this. We can make Call of Duty whichever way we want it to be. So instead of people complaining all the time and not happy with the game, we need to come together, have fun with this, build it, and show this through numbers. Because I guess that's the only way that developers see this. So they don't understand anything else. I mean, they're not going to respond to negative aspects of it. Believe me, I've tried for 6 years. It doesn't work. So I think this is a different positive approach that says, hey, we got enough people behind us. Let's go ahead and do this. I mean, Activision, is a $1 billion company. I mean, and then some. So, I mean, if we come together and we're a big enough community, they're still going to be around and they're going to still be able to make that game. And before I leave YouTube, whenever that may be, you guys will be able to experience what the first generation of people experience. Having fun with a game and passing that on to somebody else on YouTube on a video form, or whichever form is out there to express yourself socially. Other people can try it and they get excited and pass it on, pass it forward, and that grows. Without the toxicity of I want to get paid, I want to get this, I want to get sponsored, I want it's great to have those things. I think if you're positive and you have a positive outlook and you're having fun with the game, those things will come automatically. But when you focus on just that's what your plan is, to go out and get paid off of sponsorship, I mean, it's going to end negatively, because that's your only focus. So you want to, if you love what you do and you have fun with what you're doing, it'll just come anyway. So I'm going to leave the link below in the description. Subscribe to my new channel. It's just Fist, and then the Thrust Nation. We're going to be designing my background. I'm going to be working with Keemstar in whatever capacity he sees fit. And the main thing is, I believe in this community. I mean, really, that's the main reason why I jumped on board. Because, I mean, if you look at Keemstar and what he's done, I mean, he went from zero. I mean, he wasn't even part of the Call of Duty community. And he created Drama Alert, and he is now a fixture in the landscape of Call of Duty. Can't ignore him. He created his own niche. He wasn't even part of the Call of Duty community. So him being the biggest thing that's on YouTube, that's Call of Duty, that's not being spoon-fed by developers, is amazing. So, if you feel like you want to have fun, you can contribute, man, more power to you. Hit up Keemstar, hit me up. I'm looking for people, I'm looking for, young people from any age group, from, I guess, my son's age all the way up to like 16 years old. I think that young generation deserves what we had. And really, I don't have to be here to wasting my time. I could have just closed up shop and left, but I'm passing on unvaluable. I mean, it's so much knowledge. I'm passing that forward. You guys got to have this for that next generation. So when you guys got questions and you ask me, and you need to know the history and really understand this game and where it came from and what it is to be part of this community. I mean, it's amazing. So that's really it. Hopefully, I mean, you guys can see where, I mean, I know you can't see it right now, but like I said, I'm not shutting this channel down. It's just going to be here. I'm seriously not going to, I'm going to be G-rated, G-rated. If I don't have nothing good to say, I'm just not going to say it. I think at this point in my life and being on YouTube, it's just pointless to be negative. But at the same time, I'm not going to, I guess, I don't know how to say this, but I guess I'm not going to say something is great and it's not. I'm just not going to do it. That's it. So if you don't see videos, then you pretty much know. I mean, I'm not really happy with it. I guess I'm gonna have to be very tactful in what I say. I think try not to swear. I think I think it's just doesn't. There's no point in swearing when you're doing videos. There's no point in getting mad. The only thing that YouTube is for people to relax and come home and watch. It's entertainment. It's B-level TV. If you don't understand that, then you shouldn't be on here unless you love just posting videos and that's what you love to do. But if your intentions are to get paid and you're not entertaining, then you shouldn't even be on here. It's B entertainment. If you can't be entertainment, then you shouldn't be on YouTube. So anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. My new Fist channel is below. You'll see a lot more from me. Coordinate with Keemstar. I know it's kind of a long rambling on video, but I just want to let you know that's what's going on. So hopefully, we'll get Black Ops get Black Ops 3 early. If it's available, allegedly, however you want to say it. Hopefully we can get our hands on Black Ops 3 early. And then you never know. There could be another big, huge phenomenon in the future. We just don't know. I mean, Black Call of Duty just popped up on a scene, boom, and it was here. And we're more in the realm of military games, military first-person shooters, that are casual, friendly, and fun. If people can make games like that, it's endless. It's just endless. So there's different genres of what people do. There's fighting games, there's MMOs, there's role playing, there's playthroughs, there's campaign, there's zombies. There's niches for everybody. But if you like military shooters, then this is probably where you want to be at. So I'm gonna, like I said, leave link below. I'll see you guys there. Thanks. Sorry for the long speech for you guys, but that's what's going on here. If you have more questions, you want to talk to me directly, just hit me up at Fist, F1ST. I'll hit you up on Twitter if you got more questions about it. I'll leave the link to my new channel. Go over there and subscribe. I appreciate it. And then we're just going to go from there. And Black Ops 3, I don't know. I'm really, really considering zombies. I've been thinking about that. Ever since I did zombies for Black Ops, I think 1 or 2, I don't remember, but I did a lot of videos. And then I just was like, my mind was more first-person shooter. Now I'm more like, oh man, maybe I like zombies better. So I don't know. We'll see what happens when the game comes out. I did like Black Ops 3 multiplayer a lot. I just hope that the game is fun and playable for a lot of people, majority of people out there. If it's not, I don't know what's going to happen. I hope it is, but I really do. Anyways, thanks for listening. Links below. I'll see you there. Till next time. Peace. I'm out.